guys, this is Matthew coming at you guys for another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the experience being at the Black Lives Matter and the Trump supporter rally yesterday evening. So basically, me and my friend, we went to a rally for Black Lives Matter, and some Trump supporters were also there too. We were like kind of split in different positions. Black Lives Matter on one side, Trump supporters were on the other side, and the police was in the middle. It was a crazy experience, man. I just saw a lot of people. I met some people that I haven't seen in a while, and I met some new people who had different experience on things that made me actually, as a black person, kind of trip out because I never really heard it from their own viewpoint. There was just a lot of different people. It wasn't just black people that was at the Black Lives Matter rally. It was also people from many different walks of life, and that they were just basically fed up about things that's going on in America. For example, I met a lady who was a police officer in Sydney, Australia, and she was just telling me about how they basically do policing in Australia, and it's a whole different type of thing over there than it is in the United States. In the United States, they're more aggressive and they're more basically trying to control everybody as if it's like a dictatorship, whereas in Sydney, Australia, it's still kind of aggressive, but it's not aggressive to the point where you're going to see someone kneeling on someone or someone choking somebody from her standpoint, her point of view. And that's just a crazy thing to me because I just met so many good people over there, so many good spirits over there. On the black side, Black Lives Matter side, it wasn't just black like I said before. It was black, white, Mexican, Chinese, and basically everybody. And more people than I just named. And that was just a beautiful feeling. On the Trump side, it was mostly just all older white individuals, and we were just basically chanting our battle cry or whatever, and they were chanting theirs, and it was just a experience that I could just tell my kids when I get older, and I just feel happy that I was just there. On the bad side though is that there were some people who was just ready for a full-out war. If someone was actually about to start something with somebody, they had things that would, well, one would protect themselves, but there were some people who was already ready trying to, escalate the situation and wanted to have someone actually start, doing some things that weren't really gonna help any side in my point of view. But even the Trump supporters were also on that verge of, they were really trying to hype up people and really trying to start stuff with people. And it was just a lot, it was just a big energy, just full of just different types of energy, some positive, some negative. We just had also a lot of people because the police were basically in the middle, but they let people drive past to get home. So you had a lot of people who had Black Lives Matter, had their fists up in the air. And then for the Trump supporters, they had the American flag, and they just basically just was screaming and chanting at the Black Lives Matter people also, but it's calling them negative names and everything. And some people was on that negative path, where some people try to keep it positive. There's a lot of people who got up on the mic on the Black Lives Matter side and who wanted to speak their piece and who wanted to speak what they felt. And it was good because you just got that emotion out, and basically people were just basically telling how they felt and telling things from their side and how things affected them. And we weren't just talking about the things that were happening in George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and all the other countless people who were shot and killed by the police, but this basically their own experience and how they felt about things. Also, for these type of videos for YouTube, I want to talk more about the history, about how things were going on about this, not only just for police brutality, but also just things that happen in the United States that I have done a lot of research on, from the 1965 Watts riots, from the 1992 LA riots, to just every different type of riots, because people only think about what's going on right now, think about the stuff that's going on today. but there's a lot of things that's been going on for the longest of times that people don't even know about. So I would give you guys a history lesson and tell you guys what happened before you guys kind of get, you know, misled information.